Welcome back. Today, we're diving deep into a special and highly requested topic, the top 4 most valuable Australian 20-cent coins in different conditions that are creating waves in today's auction markets. These coins your pocket. Let's get started. First up, the Australia 20-cent coin from 1981, especially those preserved in fine condition. Now, this isn't just any coin you might find at the bottom of a drawer. This is a piece of modern Australian history that's rapidly growing in collector value and auction demand. Whether you're a seasoned coin hunter or someone just beginning your journey in coin collecting, the 1981 Australian 20-cent piece is one you don't want to ignore. Its historical importance, unique features, and current market buzz make it a true standout in today's rare coin landscape. Let's take a deeper dive into why this coin is making headlines and fetching big numbers in the collector's market. The 1981 Australian 20-cent coin holds a special place in the nation's numismatic history. By this time, the decimal currency system had firmly taken root after its introduction in 1966, and the 20-cent coin had become a staple of everyday commerce. But 1981 was a year of transition, experimentation, and increased mintage to support growing economic demands. To meet production needs, the Royal Australian Mint outsourced some of the coin production to foreign mints, most notably in Canada and the United Kingdom. As a result, multiple versions of the 1981 20-cent coin exist, each with slight differences in design and production technique. This alone has sparked intense interest among collectors. These coins are more than currency, they are time capsules reflecting the international cooperation and industrial innovation of the early 80s. What makes the 1981 Australian 20-cent coin truly special are the subtle variations and elegant design that define its appearance. The reverse of the coin features a beautifully detailed platypus, an iconic Australian animal, swimming through rippling water, designed by the renowned artist Stuart Devlin. The obverse side showcases the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Arnold Machin. However, what sets the 1981 issue apart are the differences between the Australian, Canadian, and British strikes, particularly in font thickness, coin edge texture, and metal composition. The Canadian minted version, in particular, is extremely desirable due to its distinct lettering style and production quality. When found in fine condition, the detail on the platypus and Queen's portrait remains crisp, giving the coin strong visual appeal and collector merit. It's a coin that balances artistry, history, and rarity all in one. Although millions of 20-cent coins were produced in 1981, specific varieties are far rarer than most people realize. The coins minted in Canada and the UK were never individually marked, making identification a matter of close, expert-level inspection. This element of mystery has made the 1981 coin a fascinating challenge for collectors worldwide. Fine condition coins, those with clear details, minimal wear, and original luster are highly sought after, especially as the number of well-preserved examples continues to decline. Coins that may appear common at first glance can be incredibly valuable once their mint origin or die variety is verified. Because of this, demand for certified, fine-quality 1981 20-cent coins has soared in recent years. Collectors and investors alike are competing for high-grade specimens, especially from the Canadian batch, knowing full well that these coins are no longer circulating in large numbers and are becoming rarer by the day. Now let's talk numbers, because this coin is turning heads in the auction world. The 1981 Australian 20-cent coin in fine to very fine condition is regularly fetching prices between $3,400,000 depending on mint variety and presentation. However, coins identified as the Canadian strike version, particularly those with sharper relief and distinct lettering, are commanding significantly higher premiums. These can reach $2,900,000 or more in private sales and online auctions when authenticated and properly presented. If you're lucky enough to find one in even better condition, uncirculated or near uncirculated prices can skyrocket to several $100s, especially if they're slabbed and graded by professional services. Given the current rise in interest from international collectors, this coin is one of the hidden gems of the Australian decimal coin era, and its value is only heading upward. For collectors eager to add the 1981 20-cent piece to their collection, the key is attention to detail and patience. First, look closely at any 1,981 20-cent coins you come across. Pay attention to differences in the spacing and shape of the lettering, the boldness of the rim, and the detail in the platypus design. These tiny indicators can reveal whether the coin was minted in Australia, Canada, or the UK. Next, avoid cleaning the coin, even if it appears slightly dirty or aged. Collectors value natural toning and original surfaces, and improper cleaning can reduce a coin's worth. If you believe you have a rare variety, consider sending it to a professional grading service to have it certified and protected. Also, keep your eyes on online coin forums, collector communities, and auction listings. These are excellent places to both learn more and spot great deals on rare 1981 specimens. The 1981 Australian 20-cent coin in fine condition is far more than small change. It's a rare and historical treasure that's gaining serious attention in today's high-stakes coin market. With its unique background, international mintage, and beautiful design, this coin is a must-have for anyone passionate about numismatics. Its value in auctions is growing, demand is strong, and fine examples are becoming harder to find each year. Whether you're a dedicated collector or someone who stumbled upon one in your change jar, now is the perfect time to appreciate the significance and investment potential of this incredible coin. Thanks for joining us on this journey into numismatic gold. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1981 20-cent coin. Next up, the Australia 20 cents coin from 1999, particularly those found in extra fine condition. At first glance, it may appear as just another regular coin, but in reality, this coin is becoming increasingly rare and sought after by collectors across Australia and beyond. With growing interest in decimal coinage and rising auction activity, the 1999 20-cent piece has captured the spotlight for its unique characteristics and exceptional collectability. So let's explore why this coin, especially in extra fine condition, is turning heads in the numismatic world and fetching big value in today's market. The Australian 20-cent coin was first introduced in 1966 as part of the country's transition to the decimal currency system. Over the years, it became a familiar part of daily transactions, featuring the iconic platypus on its reverse side, a symbol of Australia's unique wildlife and culture. By the time 1999 arrived, Australia was preparing to enter the new millennium, and coin production reflected the precision and quality standards of the era. While millions of coins were minted, the late 1990s marked a period where die varieties and minting anomalies started to emerge more noticeably, leading collectors to examine these coins more closely. The 1999 20-cent coin is one of those editions that has grown in interest not just because of its year, but because of the quality of strike, the artistic consistency, and the overall legacy of pre-millennium coinage. As the years pass, coins from the late 90s are becoming modern classics, and the 1999 issue stands tall as a key date for collectors who recognize its growing potential. The 1999 20-cent coin features the legendary platypus design created by Stuart Devlin on the reverse, a dynamic image that has become synonymous with Australian numismatics. The obverse bears the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank-Broadley, introduced in 1998. This makes the 1999 coin one of the earliest to feature this updated portrait, which collectors find highly desirable due to its historical transition. What makes the 1999 issue particularly unique is the clarity and sharpness of detail when found in extra fine condition. In these examples, the flowing water around the platypus appears crisp and textured, while the Queen's portrait displays smooth fields and defined features. It's this fine detailing, especially in preserved coins, that makes the 1999 20-cent coin stand out in collections. Every element from the font of the date to the edge milling shows the craftsmanship of the mint during a very significant year. While the 1999 20-cent coin was produced in reasonable numbers for circulation, finding it today in extra fine condition is becoming more of a challenge. The passage of time has taken its toll on many of the coins that entered circulation, leaving most with scratches, wear, and dull surfaces. But for those coins that have been preserved either through careful storage or minimal handling, their rarity and collector value have increased considerably. Coins in extra fine condition retain most of their original mint luster, with only light signs of wear on the highest points of the design. These are the coins that collectors now eagerly seek out, as they represent a bridge between modern circulation and premium-grade collectibles. The growing demand for higher quality coins from the 1990s has placed extra fine 1999 20-cent pieces on the radar of collectors, dealers, and auction houses alike. As fewer untouched examples remain in public hands, their desirability continues to rise. Now let's talk about value, because this is where things get really exciting. A 1999 Australian 20-cent coin in circulated condition may only be worth its face value or slightly more. But in extra fine condition, the value jumps significantly. Collectors are currently paying $1,400,000 for well-preserved examples, and prices are steadily climbing. Coins with certified grading or strong visual appeal can even push above $50 or more in private sales or specialized auctions. As the numismatic world places greater emphasis on coins from the late 20th century, especially those that show historical transitions like the updated portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, values are expected to continue rising. For anyone holding on to a clean, sharp, extra-fine 1999 20-cent piece, now is an excellent time to explore its full potential in the market. For collectors and enthusiasts looking to benefit from this growing market, the first step is to inspect your change and older coin jars carefully. Focus on identifying coins from 1999 with clear details, clean fields, and minimal surface wear. If you find one that appears above average, do not clean it. Original patina and natural wear are far more valuable than artificial shine. Use a soft cloth or glove when handling the coin, and consider storing it in a coin flip or capsule for protection. If you're looking to purchase, seek out reputable coin dealers or verified online platforms where grading standards are upheld. You may also want to invest in a magnifier or digital microscope to compare features like rim details and mint sharpness. Over time, building a collection of high-grade modern Australian coins can become both a rewarding hobby and a valuable financial asset. The 1999 Australia 20-cent coin in extra-fine condition is more than just a piece of metal. It's a symbol of history, craftsmanship, and opportunity. With its beautiful design, important transition year features, and growing scarcity in high-grade condition, this coin is quickly becoming a must-have in modern collections. Its value in today's auction market is impressive and only expected to grow as more collectors shift their attention to late 20th century coinage. So whether you're a dedicated numismatist or just someone curious about the value of your old coins, keep an eye out for this special 20-cent piece. You might just be holding a quiet treasure with big potential. Next up, the Australia 20 cents coin from 1982, especially those in black shade condition. Now, this might sound like a simple piece of everyday currency, but in the eyes of serious collectors, this coin is a rare treasure, gaining popularity and value every single day. Coins like these, with unique tones and natural character, have become some of the most talked about finds in modern Australian numismatics. So if you have a 1982 20-cent piece with a dark patina or a blackened tone, this could be your golden opportunity. Stay tuned, because today we're uncovering all the reasons why this coin is in high demand, and how its current value might just surprise you. The Australian 20-cent coin was first introduced in 1966 with the country's decimalisation of currency. By 1982, it was an established part of the monetary system, and the platypus design on the reverse, created by Stuart Devlin, had already become an iconic symbol of Australian coinage. The 1982 20-cent coin was minted during a time of stable production, but not all coins struck that year were created equal. Factors like metal composition, environmental exposure, and variations in storage have created versions of this coin that exhibit a unique black or dark tone surface. These black shade coins are now being viewed with great interest because of their distinctive appearance and limited survival in such condition. They represent not only monetary history but also physical transformation, an organic aging process that gives each coin its own story and identity. What truly sets the 1982 Australia 20-cent coin apart is the remarkable combination of design, vintage year, and the natural black shading that some of these coins have developed. This shading, often caused by oxidation or specific environmental factors over decades, creates a rich, dark tone over the metal, sometimes covering the coin fully, other times just giving it a unique contrast. Rather than being viewed as damage, this patina is increasingly seen as a badge of character, making each coin stand out in a collection. The reverse still features the dynamic image of the platypus gliding through water, while the obverse shows the classic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin. In black shade condition, the detailing becomes more dramatic, offering an antique-like aesthetic that appeals to both modern collectors and vintage coin enthusiasts. This rare coloration, paired with the beautiful original design, makes the 1982 Black Shade 20-cent coin a true standout in the collector community. While 1982 saw a fair number of 20-cent coins minted for circulation, Black Shade versions in collectible condition are far from common. Over time, most coins went through heavy circulation, resulting in wear and tear that diminished their appeal. However, a small number of coins developed this desirable dark tone while still maintaining much of their surface detail, which is exactly what makes them so valuable today. Collectors are drawn to coins that combine rarity with visual uniqueness, and the Black Shade 1982 20-cent coin delivers on both fronts. Especially in coins where the patina enhances rather than obscures the design, the demand is surging. Collectors are actively searching for these pieces, and auctions featuring coins in this condition often attract competitive bidding. As awareness continues to grow about this specific variety, the number of available coins is shrinking, making every fine-preserved example a high-demand item. The current market value for a 1982 Australia 20-cent coin in Black Shade condition has seen a notable rise in recent years. Depending on the richness of the tone, sharpness of detail, and overall preservation, these coins can fetch anywhere from $2,100,000 in online auctions and private sales. In some cases, where the coin shows a deep, uniform black patina and remains in excellent visual condition, values can reach $4,600,000 or more, especially if authenticated by a grading service. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins that combine rarity and visual uniqueness, two qualities that define the 1982 Black Shade 20-cent coin. And the more collectors become aware of this variety, the more competitive the market becomes. If you've got one in your possession, now might be the perfect time to consider its real value and possibly turn a simple coin into a serious profit. For those interested in finding or collecting this rare and visually striking coin, there are a few key strategies. First, examine your existing 20-cent coins from 1982 closely. Look for signs of natural toning, especially a dark or blackish hue that still allows the design details to shine through. If you discover one, handle it with care. Avoid cleaning or polishing it, as this can remove the natural patina and significantly lower its value. Store the coin in a dry, cool environment using proper coin holders or capsules. If you're buying, look for listings that emphasize originality, unique tone, and unaltered surface texture. Connecting with numismatic groups online or locally can also provide great leads and resources. With the right eye and a bit of patience, collectors can find true treasures among these overlooked yet increasingly valuable coins. In conclusion, the 1982 Australian 20-cent coin in Black Shade condition is not just a piece of metal, it's a rare and rising star in the world of collectible coins. With its beautiful design, historical background, and stunning natural patina, this coin represents a unique fusion of artistry and aging. As more collectors turn their attention to visually unique and limited condition pieces, the demand for Black Shade coins is reaching exciting new heights. Whether you're already a seasoned numismatist or just beginning your collecting journey, this coin deserves a special place in your collection. Its value in today's auction market speaks for itself, and its future potential makes it even more appealing. So keep looking, keep learning, and keep collecting, because treasures like this are out there, waiting to be discovered. Next up, the Australia 20-cent coin from 2004 in fine condition. This coin isn't just another piece of pocket change. It has quickly become one of the standout treasures in the modern Australian coin series. With increasing demand and its value soaring in recent auctions, the 2004 20-cent piece has caught the eye of both seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts looking to invest in rare and high-value coins. If you have one of these coins in your possession, you might be holding on to a small fortune. Let's begin with the fascinating history behind this incredible coin. The 20-cent denomination was first introduced in Australia in 1966, alongside the introduction of decimal currency. Over the decades, the 20-cent coin has featured various commemorative and standard designs, but the 2004 issue stands out due to several interesting reasons. While it bears the iconic platypus design on the reverse created by Stuart Devlin, Australia's renowned goldsmith and jeweller, the 2004 mintage year has gained unique status due to its relative scarcity in pristine condition and the subtle variations that make it desirable for collectors worldwide. With millions of coins circulating, only a small fraction of the 2004 batch managed to retain fine to uncirculated condition, which has significantly elevated its prestige in collector markets today. What truly sets the 2004 Australia 20-cent coin apart are its defining features. The obverse carries the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, which was used on Australian coins from 1999 through to 2019. This version of the Queen's effigy is known for its elegant detail, strong profile, and commanding presence. The reverse, of course, showcases the graceful platypus gliding through the water, an image that has become symbolic of Australia's natural beauty and heritage. In the 2004 edition, the fine striking, metal composition, and subtle details make each coin feel like a miniature masterpiece. It's a coin that doesn't just represent value, it represents artistry and national identity. The real magic of the 2004 20-cent coin lies in its rarity in high-grade condition. While it is true that the Royal Australian Mint produced several million of these coins, the number of examples that survive today in fine or better condition is exceedingly limited. Over the years, normal circulation has taken its toll on most of these coins, leading to wear and damage. This is exactly why collectors are paying top dollar for coins that have been preserved in excellent condition. A 2004 20-cent piece with minimal wear, original luster, and sharp detail is now a hot item in coin shows, online auctions, and specialist collector platforms. The demand for this coin is growing steadily, as investors and hobbyists alike recognize its hidden potential and future growth in market value. Now let's talk money. How much can this rare gem actually fetch in today's market? Well, you may be surprised to learn that a 2004 Australia 20-cent coin in fine to extremely fine condition can sell for $5,300,000, and in uncirculated or mint state condition, it can easily push past $200 Australian or more, depending on the grade and certification. This is no ordinary coin, it has become a premium collectible, especially as fewer high-grade examples become available on the open market. The prices are steadily climbing, driven by increased demand and limited availability, making now the perfect time for collectors to get serious about this particular piece. For those looking to acquire or evaluate a 2004 20-cent coin, here are some essential tips. First, always examine the condition closely. Look for clean surfaces, strong edges, and no major scratches or discoloration. If possible, have your coin professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service to authenticate and boost its market value. Store it in a secure, acid-free coin holder or album to preserve its quality. Watch the auction sites, collector forums, and rare coin dealers for listings and market trends, as these can help you track the best time to buy or sell. And finally, don't underestimate the power of patience. These coins are only becoming more valuable with time, so holding on to one could be a very smart long-term investment. In conclusion, the 2004 Australia 20-cent coin in fine condition is more than just a piece of metal. It's a piece of modern Australian history that is growing in value, importance, and prestige. With its artistic beauty, historical relevance, and increasing rarity, it's no wonder that collectors around the world are actively hunting for the best examples of this remarkable coin. If you're lucky enough to own one, you could be holding a true treasure. And if you're a collector seeking the next big find, this 2004 20-cent piece is definitely one to add to your must-have list. Don't miss out, this is one coin that's truly making waves in the market today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you've ever come across one of these incredible coins. Stay tuned for more rare coin insights, and happy collecting.